everyone, Dexterity Red Heart here, and I'm sorry I didn't get to post this yet yesterday's because I've been so busy yet again. I am on summer vacation. My family wants me to do things with them, and I had stuff to do with my family. Not to mention I had to help my brother move back in because of his landlord kicking him out. Um, the basic gist of everything right now is that today this is the surprise reading that I told you guys about when I actually get back into reading things. And the surprise reading is something I'm really gonna hate myself for because I've never read it, and people want me to read it because they want to see how I feel about it. Mainly because it hits you, it kicks you right in the feels, and it's something that I don't like to get kicked in is my feels. So, without further ado, let's begin the story of My Little Dashie. This might be a one take or two take thing. I might just split this in two. Um, it all depends. But let's begin, shall we? Living in a dying city isn't very fun or interesting. This city was once full of life and color, but now most of the houses are sagging. The businesses sit empty and abandoned, and several other fields lay barren of the once great factories that helped drive the economy. I had never seen this city during those times in person, but I have seen pictures. My mother and father lived happy, and they could only wish the same for me growing up. Sadly, I cannot say I have achieved that wish of theirs. I've fallen into the same dull routine. Wake up, work, sleep, repeat. I do this I do have some moments of bliss, but the daily struggles I go through outweigh the small moments of joy I have. My Little Pony has helped me, but it's still just another thing to give my hopes up on. Every time I see the show or one of the ponies in the fan site, I recoil a bit at the bright colors, the joyful faces of the ponies, and the peaceful scenery of their world. It's so hard to look at that beautiful world, having it so close to my grasp. I reach out to touch its warm colors and bright, smiling faces of the ponies, only to be stopped by my computer screen. I snap back to reality. It gets to the point where will simply shut down my computer and walk away. I do that a lot, especially after my parents' death. I go for a walk when I feel sad. I walk when I feel tired. I walk. When I feel like walking, I walk. Walking has become my second life in a sense. I spend at least half my day outside along the crumbling sidewalks and decaying suburbs. I've seen people come and go. I've seen buildings torn down, burned up, or have so much graffiti on its walls that its original color is unrecognizable. I very rarely pass any other people on my strolls. Most people don't like to look at their once beautiful city, their homes, or former businesses. I don't blame them. In fact, I envy them. They saw this place in their own with their own two eyes, seeing the buildings still standing tall and proud, the lawns freshly cut and paved roads, and sidewalks still intact. The other thing the only thing I've ever seen that even comes close is my mother's paintings. Each of them colorful scenes of this concrete world. She started painting once everything crumbled beneath her feet, making the sad scenery before her look beautiful. This masterpiece is of an open field that yielded a parking garage. Over it, she drew an amazing rainbow. My favorite picture. I guess this is a part of why I like Rainbow Dash the most out of all the other ponies. Her colors, the amazing, the amazing sonic rainbow, all remind me of that picture. There have been times I wish I had my own Rainbow Dash, or more realistically, a plushie of her, to curl up in bed with. I've made an old Simba into a temporary replacement until I am able to save enough money for one. It helps in a way, like holding it close will heal my wounds, my pain, and my sorrow. My feet, after countless hours of walking in my old shoes, pulsate under the sheet, and all the while, I'll hold that stuffed animal harder than a mother protecting her child. It's the only thing I can look at and feel true joy. Even if it isn't physically the Rainbow Dash I want, it will have to do. I'm sorry, but I am going to stop there because it does have a breaking point from the intro to this. And the reason I'm stopping here is mainly because, again, I want to get at least 2 episodes of this out. Um, but anyways, like and favorites if you like the video, and subscribe for more readings. And as always, keep calm and brony on.